welcome back to Coffee and Coverage. I'm Nicole, your host, and today we are being joined with Matt.
Hello.
Matt is our benefit consultant specialist, if you can call him that. I'm just joking. You can call him that. Anyways, we are joined with Matt today, and we're going to answer some questions about group health insurance. So it's that time of year where most of our groups are getting their renewals. The dreaded renewals where everyone's curious, like, are we getting rate increases? Are we not? What do we do? And so Matt is going to answer a few of our questions and just see like what you can do if you are a group or a business and you're getting your renewal, or you're just shopping out insurance coverage for your plan, and how we can kind of go about that. So we're going to answer a few questions today on that. Hi, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
Chatty.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, why don't you tell us, like, is there a specific open enrollment date for all of group businesses, or how does that work?
Well, it really depends on when your business started their benefits. So if your business decided to get their medical coverage in, say, August, then each August is when they will get their renewal package that inevitably will show that their rate increase of whatever percentage, and then we just kind of take it from there.
Okay. So it can be any time throughout the year, but generally speaking, a lot of people do their open enrollments kind of in the fourth quarter, right? Yeah. And they try to have them as January 1 effective dates.
Yeah, so a lot of times January 1st is when businesses want to have the renewals start. One of the main things is because that's when the deductibles start over. So it makes business sense to have it every January 1. But as I said before, it depends on when they started. It could be throughout the year as well.
Okay, cool. So let's just kind of talk about if we get a renewal package and we get our rate increase, and this would be for existing businesses or existing groups that we work with. What's their next step? Like, let's just say they weren't extremely happy with the rate increase, or maybe they want to change and look at other carriers. I know we call that kind of like shopping your coverage. Right. What does that mean, or what would that look like for somebody?
So if they're looking to see what is else out there, what we can do is get a few different things. I mean, you can go ahead and give us a call and we can kind of run through that. But for the most part, what we do is get a full employee census, which is just a list of all the employees. We then can send that out to the different carriers. We'll do a side-by-side comparison with your current carrier and everybody else. It kind of gives you peace of mind. What you have is where you should be. And a lot of groups want to know what options are available. So that's one of the main things that we provide is, give you that peace of mind that, there's more than one options available. So when that renewal comes out, your current carrier will say, hey, here's your increase, here's your plan, but you have no idea what the other companies are doing and where that stacks up. So we kind of give you that.
So that kind of brings us to our next point, I guess, is that one nice thing about working with a broker, which is what Pinnacle Employee Benefits is a brokerage firm, is that we do all the kind of like dirty work for you, if you will, as far as like shopping out different carriers, correct? Right. Yep. So an example would be like if you were working with company A, they're only going to show you company A's options. So explain to us, like, why would a broker benefit some of these groups as far as when we're talking about comparing and contrasting plans? Like, what would be a benefit of working with us?
Well, as an example, so like if you were going out and you're going to go shop for a car, if you are at the Ford dealer is going to sit you down. They're like, hey, here's the different options we have, but you have no idea how that vehicle compares to a Chevy or a Dodge or what. So what we do is you put them all together. It's like, hey, you're not going to get the exact same thing with a Ford and a Chevy. There's different styles, there's different body
features,
type,
different
things like that. But they're both very good vehicles. But to us as a broker, we don't care what company you have. They're all very nice vehicles, but there's a little bit difference. But you don't want to be paying way more for a Ford with the same exact type of vehicle with all the options as you would a Dodge. So that's where we come in and say, hey, here's all the options available. There's more than one option. Here's what we recommend for your situation.
Okay, cool. That's a really good example. So anything else as far as, kind of touching base on renewals or brokers today that you can think of that we should add to this little chat?
Well, I think it's important, you kind of get in your business rhythm, each year, you have your actual work you're doing, and then your renewal comes up and it gets kind of like, oh, we'll just renew as is because I'm busy doing my regular stuff. But I think
Right.
it is important for businesses to take a look and see what is available, because you don't want to be overpaying, because you're paying attention to your day-to-day activities. But that's where we come in, is like we give you that peace of mind that that you are in the best situation possible. We lay it all out for you so you can make that informed decision. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to do it.
Awesome. Sounds great. All right. Well, just that kind of sums up our business piece today. I mean, we'll have lots more topics and things to talk about, but until then, remember, caffeine is optional, coverage is not. See ya.
Thanks for having me.